Welcome back to Esports World Cup Central Broadcast. We have another interview lined up after we just spoke to a co-owner from Twisted Minds. It's now time to turn our attention to someone else, someone who is here to keep a close eye on the Rocket League matches, and hopefully we can learn a little bit more about the game together, because I'm not the most clued up either. We're going to try this again. This is a representative of Furia. Her name is Sofia Espanha.
Sofia Espanha, yes, you're closer this time.
Can you say it for me so I know how to?
I mean, the part of Espanha
yes.
is hard.
Okay. Well, I'll practice it. Sofia, thank you so much for taking the time to join me. We briefly chatted a little bit about some of the content you work on. Could you tell our audience and our viewers in camera number one there who you are, what you do, and what you're doing here at EWC?
Okay. Hello, my name is Sofia Espanha. I'm a content creator from Furia, and I'm from Brazil. I do a lot of different things, and esports have been my passion since I was like 16 years old. And now I'm in this world, and I came here to watch and learn the Rocket League. Yeah, I start playing, and I have this passion from Furia. I like to cheer for them, and now I'm here to know about all the competition.
Okay, awesome.
And have a closer eye to it.
I mean, that makes me so happy. It's one of my favorite things about the Esports World Cup is the different games being side by side. Let's talk about that in a second. So I better understand. Influencer, content creator, they mean so many different things. So what games do you do? What do people know Sofia for? What do they watch you for?
So I have a lot of different size, a lot of different content from Furia and for me.
Okay.
Like we work together in some things, but I work alone in another.
Congratulations, that's very exciting.
Thank you. So in Brazil, I play a lot of EFPS games like Valorant, CSGO, and I stream that. I love I started just because I liked it,
Yeah.
I started streaming because it's what I like to do. I used to spend hours doing it.
Also, because of your nationality, the fire in your blood for competition
Yes.
is just there.
Brazilians are top tier in cheering
And everything, every sport they compete in. I am a huge fan of watching Brazilian Counter-Strike. I enjoy watching Brazilian players in FC, Brazilian players in PUBG Mobile, like Alpha 7 recently picking up a huge
We are very
win.
competitive.
Oh, it's crazy. It's amazing. Out of interest, do you play ranked in Valorant?
Yes.
I hit Diamond 3 and then I had to stop playing because
Why?
Because in order to keep climbing I had to put too much time in, and
Yes.
I have a
it's like
dog and
40 minutes
it's so long.
match.
It's so long.
Yes, but I enjoy it. I'm immortal.
Okay.
Right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, little flex, yeah.
Just kidding. But I do it because I like it. I like competing. I do play poker too because of the competition.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love competition. I like cheering. I like watching it. I like playing it. I love all kind of stuff.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of literally any Brazilian event. The crowds, they sincerely are some of the most exciting. So you mentioned you're here to watch Rocket League.
Yes.
We actually have some live Rocket League. If we can bring it up, we will. I'm not here to commentate it. We're not going to do that.
Fine.
I've never played before. So I'm learning now as we're watching. You can see Team BDS, they're playing against Power. As somebody that's also new to Rocket League,
Yes.
how hard is it to drive the cars and actually
so
score
hard.
goals?
It's really hard. I try to play it and be good at it, but I'm just not good. So I'm here to cheer and to watch them, but I'm not good as a player.
Can I ask you a question? I have this debate going at the moment. Last week we had EAFC here, and when I spoke to the EAFC players and I speak to the commentators, they all told me that Rocket League is the hardest game to play on the planet.
I agree.
You agree?
I mean, the control is because I'm used to the,
Yes.
how do I say?
Like a mouse and keyboard.
Mouse and keyboard, yes.
Yes.
And EFPS game, you just have to match the head.
Yes.
And this is completely different. It's like a 360 thing.
I love so much. I love the debate because I think driving the car obviously is difficult.
Yes.
I think a game like StarCraft or a game like Dota is way harder. But even though it's
Yeah.
easier to move the character, the decision, the knowledge. Anyways, it's a debate for another time. I had lost this round. I need to pick a different fight. So we'll jump out of this in a second. Let's just talk about EWC before we let you get back to some air conditioning. It is quite warm in our studio. Sofia, tell me, what do you think of the event? How many live events have you traveled to? And how long have you been here at Boulevard City?
Well, it was the first time I came to an esports event other place from
Other than
Brazil, because in
Brazil,
Brazil we have a lot of like we
Yes.
have Comic Con Brazil. We have like almost four
Count-
times that year.
Counter-Strike Finals, Rainbow Six Majors,
Yeah.
Counter-Strike Majors, League of Legends events, CB
We have like,
yes.
to be honest, if you include everything, like every week you
Yeah.
have something to do.
You
about
could
esports.
have an Esports World Cup in Brazil.
Oh,
this
it will be
is a terrible
nice.
thing to say. This is Trevor Henry
You
making a
already
joke.
said it.
There
We have to make it
I'm a
now.
joke. I'm joking. But yes, so this is the first time outside of Brazil, and how
Yes.
much are you enjoying it?
Well, it's like so crazy, so big, and you have so much thing to do. And even like my mom doesn't play anything, and she enjoying as much as me, because you have like a cart. If she wants to drive a cart, she can. And you have all kind of stuff, and even if you don't play and don't watch, you can have fun.
Can I make a
Enjoy.
recommendation for you?
Yes.
I had the pleasure of playing with a Portuguese footballer, but from Portugal,
Yes.
Diogo Jota, and we went to go play a thing called Esports Virtual Arena. Something you can do here. You put on the VR goggles and you carry a VR gun, no backpack, no PC, everything's done wireless, and you basically play Call of Duty in VR.
How does it work?
It's like magic. I can see that smile. You have to try it. EVA. I'm looking.
EVA.
You guys have to make sure it happens. Okay. Yes, I'm looking at her managers and making sure they know. Look, Sofia, I'm going to say thank you very much. What are you doing for the rest of the event? Could you give a little shout out to Furia? And feel free to say it in Brazilian or Portuguese if you'd like to.
Okay, now we're gonna watch the Rocket League team. I'm sorry, my English is not that good. But
Your English is better than any other language I speak. So,
Oh,
yes.
it's okay. And can I say it in Portuguese?
Please do.
Agradecer a Fúria por ter me convidado para vir assistir esse evento. Tá sendo maravilhoso ter essa oportunidade de ver tão de pertinho o time de Rocket League jogar e ter a oportunidade de fazer parte desse evento que é tão grande, inclui tantas pessoas de diferentes lugares, inclui, né, todos os estilos de jogos, e é um lugar maravilhoso para se estar, principalmente aqui estou com minha mãe, né, my mom there. Ela veio me acompanhar e é isso. Thank you
Can
for
I say
inviting
thank
me.
you very much? Thanks. This might be a very rude thing to do. I go diving, and instead of doing thumbs up, I do that. That's a rude sign in Brazil, isn't it? No?
No,
Okay,
I
good,
don't
just
think
checking.
so.
Okay, just checking. Right, it means something different. Regardless, thank you so much, Sofia. Sit there for me one moment. We're also going to ask you to sign this. We get all of our
course.
guests. You're the second guest to be signing this along with the people from my
Really?
show. We start today and we run until Sunday, so you get to join this. We're going to be giving it away to people online. We'll share those details with you in just a little bit. For all the new guests and viewers joining us for this final week, let's remind ourselves what all the teams are playing for here. Well, at least what they're playing for in second place, the Club Championship.
Welcome to the Esports World